Hey everyone, thank you so much for coming back to join me for this week's Saturday Fragrance Shakedown. So as you saw, I did end up getting the Jessica McClintock fragrance. I have been using this for about a week and I definitely have some thoughts on it. So if you'd like to hear notes, my thoughts on it, all that kind of stuff, then please keep on watching. So I did get this with my Amazon Christmas money. When I did the, my mom's Island Gardenia, sorry, brain. When I did my Island Gardenia video, that was my mom's signature scent. And Jessica McClintock is my aunt's signature fragrance. And talking about it, I'm like, I want to get it. I want to I haven't smelled it in years. So I went in and grabbed it. So I did get this on Amazon, obviously. You do get a very chunky 3.4 fluid ounces, and it is $25. So a little bit more pricey when it comes to fragrances for me, but you get a lot, and this stuff is potent. We're just going to get that out of the way. This stuff is very, very strong, but not in a bad way, okay? But look at that packaging. Isn't that so pretty? It's beautiful. Okay, so on the box, let's read. So it's the ultimate expression of classic elegance, an exquisite feminine floral bouquet embraced by a poignant, is that how you say that word? Lily of the Valley signature, the fragrance that whispers romance. Okay, beautiful. Okay, packaging, beautiful. So it is a heavy bottle, so nice glass. It's very, very nice. So like the description says, this is a very, very floral fragrance. There is definitely lily. There's some definitely musky notes, bergamot, stuff like that. Here is the actual fragrance notes. So here's that. I really like lily, jasmine, those types of scents. Definitely smells like some jasmine in here. I don't know. You know, editing Kim will definitely put in like the notes, but it definitely smells like there's some jasmine for sure. This stuff is really, really good. It is a very kind of old school type of feminine fragrance. I think nowadays when we think of like a feminine fragrance, I personally think of like Amazing Grace. I think of Juicy Couture. I think of Bombshell by Victoria's Secret. There's tons of different like feminine fragrances that I think nowadays we kind of have like a thought bubble of, right? This is definitely more old school. I think it's probably made in the 80s. I'm sure editing Kim probably put it in there, but I would say this is probably from the 80s. It's probably when my aunt probably started wearing it, but it is a very floral, very sweet, very feminine kind of fragrance. I think a lot of people would smell this and they'd be like, oh, that smells like old lady. I don't know, maybe because I'm starting to become an old lady, maybe, but I think it smells really, really good. I think it is a very, sorry, I'm getting in pajamas. I think it's a very, very nice fragrance. I think for most people, it would be a nighttime fragrance because it is extremely potent. For me, I don't care. How I've been wearing it is just a daytime fragrance. I do like to over apply fragrance. What I put on is going to be way too much for the majority of people. You literally need a spray on each wrist, dab, dab, and then like a spray on the hollow of your throat, and you're going to be good all day long. It says it's a perfume spray. To me, this is more of a cologne strength. It is very, very strong, but it's extremely long lasting. Remember, I do have that bad habit of smoking cigarettes. YouTube doesn't like when I talk about that, but so I do that. And this stuff will carry on through that odor. Really, really good stuff. Definitely brought back the feels. Definitely took me back to being in my aunt and cousin's house, watching her getting ready, putting this on. My aunt was a lot more feminine than my mom was. Like, my mom didn't wear makeup or jewelry that often, but my aunt did, especially going out and like doing stuff. She would get dressed up and stuff, turquoise jewelry, and yeah. So smelling this again definitely brings me back to those times of watching her getting ready, going to her house during the holidays. Whenever she wore this, her whole entire house would smell like it, and that's kind of what it's like now. You put this on and you're basically, whatever room you put this on in, it's gonna smell like that. So really, really nice fragrance. Definitely a little bit more old school. It is extremely strong, so if you do not like strong scents, I would probably skip this. But it's really, really nice. It's right up my alley, even though it is pretty sweet and pretty florally. Usually not the biggest fan of that, but I think what it is maybe I'm not a big fan of floral scents that are pretty recent. I'm talking mid-90s up. I think I like older floral fragrances, because the older floral fragrances seem to have more musk, patchouli, vanilla, stuff like that. Even the Island Gardenia, very floral, but it was like a good floral for me. So I really, really like this. I think if you haven't smelled this in a while, I would definitely recommend going and smelling it. If you used to wear this and you haven't gotten it in a while, hopefully this reminds you to get it. It's a really, really good fragrance. I think if you are looking for a sexy date night, nighttime fragrance, I think Jessica McClintock would be a perfect choice if you do like those floral fragrances. If you're like me and you're like, I'll wear whatever I want, whenever I want, beautiful scent. Really, really nice scent. I see this being appropriate for all age ranges, as long as you know what kind of fragrance they like. If it's for a young person, I'm talking teenager, 16, 17, you just gotta know that they do like a very strong floral fragrance. It's really, really good stuff though. So a little bit pricey for me personally, but it's really, really good and I do love it a ton. But anyway, there we go, short and sweet today. I hope that you did enjoy this week's Saturday Fragrance Shakedown. If you did, go ahead and give the video a thumbs up, share it, all that kind of stuff. Let me know down below in the comments if you ever tried Jessica McClintock. Do you still currently wear this? I would love to know down below. And make sure that you do subscribe. I do upload 7 days a week, all about budget stuff. I do budget beauty, vlogs, grocery hauls, recipes, all sorts of stuff. So if that sounds interesting, make sure that you do subscribe. But I do appreciate you stopping by. Another video should start auto-playing here in a moment. It might be one of mine, it might be somebody else's, but sit back, relax, enjoy. I'll see y'all here in just a second.